Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that I've uploaded. Pretty much all my videos have been on my Chrysler 300, but this one is going to be about this car that I'm sitting in, which I did show it a little bit in one of my previous videos, but I want to go ahead and introduce it officially into the channel today. In the car, it's a 2004 Honda Civic, 1.7 liter 4-cylinder engine, D17 with a 5-speed manual. So it is an EM2, and from what I've seen in forums and on the internet and stuff, it kind of sounds like these are not the most popular Civics to mod or do anything with them because of the engine itself. It's very small, it can't really take much, you can't really boost them. So people just opt to do K-swaps most of the time, K20 or K24, which for me, that's in the future. I do want to do that, but right now I am daily driving the car. I use it for Uber Eats as well. So I'm putting up to like 150 or more miles per day, which it is a little reliable car, fun to drive, gas saver, but it does have close to 250,000 miles. So it does have some issues. The suspension is loose. The transmission is making some funny noises. It needs a clutch. But the main thing right now is that after about 2.5 hours of driving it in the city, it starts overheating. It starts getting warm. And I've noticed that close to the passenger side of the car in the front, there's a bunch of coolant or water leaking out. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the radiator. I'm going to replace pretty much the whole cooling system. But before we get into that, I bought this car from my brother-in-law in El Paso. I drove it all the way out here to Austin with no issues whatsoever. And what I liked about the car, what caught my attention, was the body kit on it, because I haven't seen many Civics with this body kit. And from what I found on the internet, it's called the Reverb or Reverb or something like that body kit, because there was a limited edition in 2005 that gave it this body kit, some nice rims, and I think some audio upgrades, I think. So this car being a 2004 with this body kit, I think it's pretty rare. I'm not too sure about that, I may be wrong, but I like this body kit. It's not too flashy, but it's also not too boring or whatever. I think it looks great with this body kit. So I don't think I'm ever going to change this body kit. I'm going to try to mod up the car and keep the body as it is. But for now, like I said, the car is needing some work. So let's go ahead and get right into that, and then we'll see how it runs after that. Okay, so I'm in the garage. Already took off the bumper. I don't think I had to take off the bumper for this to switch out the radiator. I think like if I took this off and just took this part off, it would have been able to come out straight up. But I kind of wanted to see under, because remember that little hit it had? I didn't think it was as big, but this is that crash bar. You can see this side compared to this side. So when it hit the hitch on that truck, it did bend it pretty good. So I'm gonna start taking stuff apart. First the battery, and then I'm gonna drain it. I think this is coolant. I hope it's not battery acid, but hopefully it's just the coolant that keeps spilling all over here. Alright, the battery's out. But I'm going to change this thing out too. I have the fans on order already. They're on their way. Oops, I missed, but mostly water anyway. Haven't ran coolant in there for a little bit. Okay, so next thing I'm just gonna take off this ground strap, take off this hose, start taking off the top, take out this little thing, and then I'll take off this thing that holds it, this one for the condenser, so I can move it forward and pull it out. I don't want to remove this hood latch, but it looks like I'm gonna have to, because even when I pull this forward, it looks like this is gonna be hitting this. But I went ahead and marked that right there so I can know where to put it, because I don't know how much adjustment these things have, and I don't want this thing to get all, well, it doesn't even open and close that well anymore because of this dent. But yeah, just to prevent any more issues, I went ahead and marked it. These are the radiators out. Right, so the thermostat housing is back on. That hose is on. I want to start putting in the radiator through here. So, yeah, it's brand new.
And what is that for?
It's what keeps the car cool.
It keeps the car cool before it doesn't stink anymore.
Okay.
But I keep forgetting. Why do you have to keep? Why you don't fix the holes?
The what?
Why do you don't fix the hole in your truck?
Because I am not there yet. I'll do that maybe next week or so.
With your welder?
Mm-hmm. Ben, now this one you turn it, you put it in there, and then you put this back.
How do you put it in?
¿Dónde vuelta? This way now. Así. Por mientras yo hago este.
Is that it?
¿Qué?
Put this in now?
Yeah. Alright, so new radiator's in. I had to use these kind of hose clamps because the other one broke on me, and then the other one was about to, so I just used those. So that's all put back together. It's all where it's supposed to be. And I was gonna put the bumper back on, but the coil packs are here. I'll go ahead and do those next. Very easy. Just take these off, pop this little cover off, 10mm bolts, and then I'm gonna do the spark plugs too. I got those, and then when I put in the new ones, put the bumper on, and then go fill it up with water, go test drive it. Or Bosch double platinum. They weren't too bad, but I got new ones already. I got NGKs. This one is super tight. These two are barely on there. Doesn't seem worse. Oh wow. Seems like it's getting tighter. Well, I got no other choice than to keep going. I mean, these threads look normal. So spark plugs that I went with, NGK iridium. These are the new oil packs. They were on Amazon, I think $71 for all four. So we'll see how long they last. Honda. I think that's it. I'm gonna throw some water in here. I'm gonna put water for now because I still have to get the fan, and I might have to, yeah, I have to take this one off for the fan to come out. So I'm gonna spill the coolant anyway, so I'm just gonna get water for now. And then once I do that, then I'll do the whole coolant or antifreeze, whatever it's called. Got all four coil packs on. All this is back to normal. One thing left is a bumper. This broke off of these things, so I just put it on with tape. So it has these clips right here, 10mm, and then two screws in the bottom, and then a bunch of those body clips. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. I'm not gonna record it, not too much to it. And then right now I'll put water in there and turn it on. Bumper's on. It's topped off. All that noise you hear, that's the clutch throwout bearing, which is going to be done in a little bit. Okay, this car's been idling for about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to go for a little drive around the block. We'll see how it goes. What I have noticed is that the fan hasn't come on. It only comes on when I turn on the AC. Coil packs made a difference. better now. Spark plugs and the coil packs. Much smoother. It's a nice semi. Car's been on for about an hour almost. Temperature has not gone up. I think we'll call that a win. Car's idling really good. Went to pull on the hood latch to get back in there and just check things out, and thing broke. Now I'm pulling on this, but this won't pop up. What? What did I do? Oh man. Alright, so as you can see, I got the hood open. I lifted up the car, reached in there with a long screwdriver, and I pushed on this thing right here and it released it. Turned out that the cable was just loose from over here. Came out of its little home, but now it's working. I still don't have the latch over there, still broken. I'll try to get something maybe on eBay or Amazon, but we'll see. That's not that important. But the good thing is that the car is running pretty good. Hasn't overheated yet. I did hear a little bit of some noise that I didn't like. Kind of sounded like it was like hissing, and I don't know where that's coming from, so I'll have to figure that out. But there's a lot more with this car coming. Suspension work, interior, I want to do a lot to it. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe, drop this video a like, and we'll see you guys next time.